You give your dog the best food, toys, and attention. You're sure they love you back. But do they really? That wagging tail might not mean what you think. Researchers discovered that dogs have evolved specific behaviors to manipulate human emotions. And most owners miss these hidden signals completely. Today, we're diving into the shocking truth about your dog's feelings. These 8 signs might reveal your dog doesn't actually love you, even though you're convinced they do. What you learn in the next few minutes might change your relationship with your dog forever. Sign number 1. They avoid eye contact. When your dog looks into your eyes, your brain releases oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds mothers and babies. But if your dog consistently avoids eye contact, they might be keeping emotional distance. Healthy dogs make eye contact with owners they trust and love. Think about it. When was the last time your dog genuinely locked eyes with you? Not just glancing, but really connecting. Dogs that feel genuine attachment will look at you, especially during playtime or when you're talking to them. If your dog turns away or seems uncomfortable when you try to make eye contact, they might not feel that deep bond. Dogs in the wild only make eye contact to establish dominance or before attacking. If your dog actively avoids your gaze, they might see you as just a food provider, not family. A groundbreaking study from Japan's Azabu University found that mutual gaze between dogs and their owners triggers the same oxytocin feedback loop that exists between human mothers and infants. This chemical bonding doesn't happen with dogs who avoid eye contact. Try this simple test. Sit quietly with your dog in a calm environment and see if they naturally make eye contact with you. The longer and more frequently they look into your eyes, the stronger your bond likely is. Sign number 2. They don't seek you out when stressed. Dogs who truly love their owners use them as a safe base during stress. This behavior is called secure attachment, and it's similar to how children run to parents when scared. During thunderstorms, when visitors arrive, or in new environments, notice where your dog goes. Do they hide alone under the bed? Or do they come to you for protection? A dog that doesn't seek your comfort during stressful moments doesn't see you as their protector. They don't trust you to keep them safe. And trust is the foundation of genuine love. Researchers at the University of Vienna found that dogs with strong bonds automatically run to their owners during frightening situations. If your dog handles stress alone, that bond might be weaker than you realize. Sign number 3. Their body language changes when you enter the room. Pay close attention to your dog's body when you walk in after being gone. The subtle shifts reveal their true feelings. Real excitement includes a loose, wiggling body, relaxed ears, and an open mouth that looks like they're smiling. The tail doesn't just wag. The whole rear end moves. Red flags include tail wagging only at the tip while the body remains stiff, ears pulled back in apprehension, not excitement, yawning or licking lips, stress signals, or quickly returning to whatever they were doing before you arrived. Many owners mistake anxious behavior for excitement. That jumping and spinning might actually be nervous energy, not joy. Dogs who genuinely love seeing you will maintain their excitement beyond those first few seconds. Sign number 4. They pull away during affection. Most dogs enjoy physical affection from people they love. If your dog consistently moves away when you pet them or try to cuddle, they might be tolerating you, not loving you. Watch what happens when you stop petting. Does your dog nudge your hand for more? Or do they seem relieved the interaction is over? Don't confuse learned behavior with love. Some dogs will tolerate unwanted handling because they've learned it leads to treats or freedom. But tolerance isn't love. The most telling sign: does your dog ever seek affection from you without prompting? Dogs who love their owners initiate contact, not just endure it. Sign number 5. They don't check in during walks or at the park. Dogs who feel connected to their owners glance back regularly during walks or play. These check-ins are their way of saying, "We're still a team." Next time you're outside with your dog, count how often they look back at you voluntarily. Dogs with weak attachments become completely absorbed in the environment. Smells, other dogs, squirrels, without acknowledging your presence. It's as if they forget you exist the moment something more interesting appears. A revealing test. Call your dog when they're distracted. A dog with a loving bond will respond because your connection matters more than momentary distractions. If they consistently ignore you, they might not value your relationship. Sign number 6. They guard resources from you. Resource guarding is natural in dogs. But who they guard from reveals volumes about trust. Does your dog growl, stiffen, or take items away when you approach their food, toys, or resting spots? These are signs they see you as a threat, not a trusted companion. Dogs who truly love their owners might still have favorite possessions, but they don't fear you'll take them away. The difference is trust. Even more telling, does your dog freely bring you valuable items like bones or toys? Dogs only share prized possessions with those they completely trust and love. Sign number 7. They show more excitement for food than for you. This test is brutally simple but effective. When you come home, does your dog show more enthusiasm for you or for the fact that dinner time is approaching? Try changing your arrival time to separate these events. Come home, but don't immediately feed them. Is their excitement sustained, or does it quickly fade when they realize food isn't coming? Dogs who love you will be genuinely happy to see you, not just what you provide. The excitement will persist beyond the routine expectations of meals or walks. True connection means your presence alone brings joy, regardless of what else is happening. Sign number 8. They don't mirror your emotions. Perhaps the deepest sign of canine love is emotional synchronization. Dogs who are deeply bonded will reflect your emotional state. When you're sad, loving dogs show concern through gentle approaches, resting their head on you or quietly staying near. When you're happy and playful, they match your energy. Dogs without this bond remain emotionally separate. Your feelings don't register with them because they're not tuned into your emotional wavelength. This emotional connection can't be trained or faked. It develops naturally in relationships built on genuine love and trust. Neuroscientist Gregory Burns conducted remarkable studies using MRI scans on fully awake, unrestrained dogs. His research revealed that dogs who deeply bond with their owners show specific brain activity patterns when they smell their owner's scent. Activity in the reward center that doesn't activate for other smells. This is physical evidence of love happening in your dog's brain. The most incredible thing about these brain scans? Dogs who don't show attachment behaviors don't have the same neural response. Their brains literally process their owners differently. But here's what you need to know. Even if you recognized some of these signs in your dog, all hope isn't lost. The bond between humans and dogs is remarkably flexible. In fact, the distance you're feeling might be fixable with one specific change in how you interact with your dog. And no, it's not about more treats or fancy toys. Research shows that dogs form the strongest bonds through shared experiences that build trust, not through material comforts. Veterinary behaviorist Dr. Karen Overall found that the quality of attention matters more than quantity. Many owners spend hours with their dogs but remain emotionally disconnected. It's about focused engagement, not just shared space. Dogs are also extremely sensitive to fairness and consistency. A study from the University of Vienna showed that dogs who experience unpredictable treatment develop insecure attachments. If you're sometimes affectionate and sometimes dismissive, your dog learns they can't rely on your emotional availability. The most interesting discovery? Many dogs don't express love the way we expect them to. They have their own love language that often goes unrecognized by well-meaning owners. The question is, what experience creates the deepest connection? The answer might surprise you, and we'll dive into it next time. For now, watch for these 8 signs. Once you recognize them, you're already on the path to a stronger relationship with your dog. What did you notice about your dog's behavior after learning these signs? The comment section is open for your stories and questions. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to catch our next video shown on screen.